Hello, thank you for joining this video. Here we'll explore the announcement bar section for your Shopify store. So first of all, we need to go to our theme customizer and to the header group announcement bar here. Keep in mind that you cannot add or remove this section. It's static, so it will be here once you go to your theme customizer the first time. So we click on announcement bar, and here we can choose to show or hide it. So right now it's not showing because we haven't added any text or any content to it, but you can hide this announcement bar from here. So next we also choose the layout. So we have two types of announcement bar here. We have the countdown timer and the simple text. Keep in mind that we already have the video on how to set up the announcement bar countdown timer. We'll link this video in the description box. So for this example, let's take a look at the announcement bar simple text. So next we can choose to add the background image. So you can choose any color as your background, or we can add the actual image here. So let's now select our image. So for example, let's choose this horizontal one. And here, let's save now the changes. Keep in mind that sometimes the customizer may need up to 5 minutes to adjust to the changes. So this is why we need to wait for some time. So now our image is added. We can also change the focal points. Just pin wherever you want to make sure that this point is in the image that we see. Right now we don't have this image because once again we haven't added any text content to it. So just let's give us a few seconds until we get to the simple text section here. So next we can choose to stretch or repeat the image, and we can also show the bottom border and show socials. So first of all, let's add some text so that our announcement bar appears, and we'll take a look at the border and at the socials. So here we go to simple text, desktop, and text mobile. So if this field is empty, then the desktop text will be used. Keep in mind that you can actually use different words, different text for your desktop and mobile version. So let's, for example, imagine that we add this announcement bar to inform our clients about an upcoming sale or about the active sale right now. So let's just add, for example, summer sale. And here you can see we see our text. We can make it bold. We can also make it italic if we want to, and we can also link this text. So for example, we want to add a certain maybe collection to this summer sale. So we just click on insert link, and here you can actually add the external link as well. So like your YouTube or any other link that you want. Just keep in mind that you need to add HTTP to the external links. But if we add the internal link, then let's just click here. We go to products or collections. You can also link a blog post, for example. So let's now choose collections, and let's choose this one here. So next we can also choose to open the link in the new window. And now let's click on insert. So now, as you can see, we have a clickable text here. So now that we have our announcement bar, we can look at the bottom borders. So let's check the colors of these borders. So we go down here and we have the border bottom color. It's, as you can see, it's grayish, so this is why we don't actually see it in here, but let's just change to like a vibrant color so that, yes, as you can see, we see this green border line here. So you can choose another color that will be invisible, for example, or just simply click here not to show the bottom border. We can also show our socials, so let's click show socials. And now let's save our changes, and let's give the customizer some time to adjust to these changes, and let's try to refresh the page. Okay, now let's go to the view to take a look at our store with this announcement bar. So as you can see, we have our text here and we have these social buttons in here. So now let's continue. We can also add menu. So here, as you can see, when we click on this text, this collection pops up, but we can also add the menu here. So when we go to additional menu, select menu, we can, for example, choose the main menu. Let's now save our changes. And as you can see, we have this home, catalog, contact. So this is, as you can see, our main menu. Or for example, you can modify your menus from your Shopify admin panel and choose any menu that you'd prefer. So next, after this simple text that we've already added, we see the countdown timer. So keep in mind that whatever you add in here, it's only visible when the layout of the announcement bar is set to countdown timer. So as you can see, even though we here have some text for the desktop, mobile, we have the year, month, day, hour, and time zone of our countdown timer. It is not visible in here, as it only works when the layout is set to the countdown timer. Okay, and now here we also have the colors. So we can change the background color, we can change the border bottom color, we can also change the text color, the links. So as you can see, this text is clickable, so we inserted the link here. This is why it's white. We also have the button label, but this button only works for the countdown timer. We also have the button background border and colors on hover. We also have the button cross. So here, as you can see, we have this cross that if the client clicks, then the countdown, the announcement bar will be hidden. So for example, if I click here, now it's hidden, and even if I refresh the page of the store, I no longer see this announcement bar. So keep in mind that if your clients hide the announcement bar and while they're still on your store, they cannot pull it up again. However, if they close the store and then go to the store once again, then the announcement bar returns. So this is just the setting of this announcement bar here. Okay, so now let's return to our theme customizer, and with this image here, as you can see, we also can change the background image type. So right now it's set to stretch. That's why this image is stretched throughout our announcement bar, but we can change it to, for example, repeat, and the image will be repeated here. We can also choose another like smaller image, so that we can better see this repeat section. So for example, let's choose this image here, and if we set it to repeat, let's just change the background color here. Just a second, I'll set it to white. As you can see, the image now repeats itself each time. But if we choose to stretch, then our image will simply be stretched like here. We can also remove the image altogether and just use the background color here. So let's now click here to remove image. And now, as you can see, we have this background color. But keep in mind that even though our link and text are set to the white color, our social buttons are set to black. That's why they're not visible here. So for example, let's change to this gray color, and let's just choose this like bright yellowish, so that we can better see our changes. So now let's take a look at this full screen here, and as you can see, we have our yellow announcement bar color, we have this text here, we have this menu here, and we also have our social buttons in here as well. However, keep in mind that if we change the screen to the mobile version, then as you can see, we are only left with this text that we add and the cross button to hide the announcement bar. So when we go to the mobile, the social icons disappear and our menu is only available through here, through this header section. But when we switch back to the full desktop, then everything is back here. And these are all of the instructions on how to set up your announcement bar. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. And also don't forget about our theme manual, where you can also find all of this information in here. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Bye.